with a great point to start. Ben Johns and Tardio taking on Benitez and Harvey. I expect some very good pickleball here. I love this Tardio Johns matchup. It's a great team, I think. I think this is the second, or no, it's the third tournament they're playing together, with the gold coming from Texas. We're going to see some great hands.
0-1-1.
Great ATP right there.
0-1-2. Point. One, 1-2.
Close.
1-1-1.
Courts are playing a little slow this week. A little low. I think players are, in the end of this week, kind of getting adjusted and getting used to it. It's a great drive. Really good point.
One, 2-1. Second serve.
Hold it out.
Ball was out. Correction. Point.
Close one, but the ball was wide. Let's see. Yep, definitely wide.
2-2-1. Point. Three, 2-1. Second serve.
A little too high from Ben Johns there. Nice reach.
3-2-2.
Benitez and Harvey are bringing really good intensity in the first game. Let's see if they can keep this up. Trailing by 1. Here we go. Great read from Ben there. That's the low bounce I was talking about. The courts tend to bounce the ball a little lower than usual. The court grabs the ball and you really have to look for it to see how to adjust. It's almost same thing there. I feel like Ben expected a little higher bounce. But it is already Friday. We played on less courts for a few days and we're starting to learn how to play it. Great shot.
Thank you, sir. 2-3-2.
What a shot. Hands. Tardio, probably one of the fastest hands.
3-2-1. Thank you, sir. Three, two, two. Set up.
Let's see if Harvey and Benitez can turn any of this opportunity into points. They've had quite a few chances now to add another point to that scoreboard. Oh,
Point.
then here comes.
After review, call stand. Ball was out. Lost the challenge. No free challenge. One free challenge. Resume play at 3-3-1. Time 3-3-1. Point.
They got 2 balls in a row, so here we go. We had a little pause to challenge the ball.
Save, sir. 4-3-2.
What a point
Set up.
from both sides. Incredible defense, but just wasn't good enough. It's a great point.
3-4-1.
Oof, he was sitting on it. Just a little too quick.
4-4-1. Point.
Feels like Tardio and Johns are getting their rhythm. More balls, it's cleaner already.
5-4-1.
Oof, just one again.
Five, 4-2. Set up.
I really like the ground strokes Benitez and Harvey are hitting right now. It's slow, it's flat, forcing the team to hit up. It's just hard to do that from the kitchen line against Tardio and Johns, but they're really bringing some intensity.
4-5-2.
What a serve. Ooh, and a payback. That's a great shot. Great pickup. Ben is laughing about that. It's a great return.
5-4-1.
Yeah, second net court. Payback right back.
5-4-2. Set up.
I was looking for the third net court, but it didn't happen.
4-5-1.
Oh,
Thank you, sir.
that was a really good point from both sides. Incredible defense from Ben.
4-5-2.
What a great point. Wow. That back and drive in the middle of that point was incredible right there. But so clean.
5-4-1.
Wow, he found a hole right there, found the middle. His knees on the ground almost, but it was a great shot. Great hands.
5-4-2. Point.
Rushed it a little bit. He was sitting on it.
6-4-2. Point.
Couple loose points, and Ben and Tardio are up by 3.
Point. Timeout receiver. 8-4-2.
We are going to go and take a timeout, and we're going to take a break. And
15 seconds. No timeout. One challenge. One free challenge. One timeout. No free challenge. Time in. 8-4-2. Point.
2 points away from the first game.
9-4-2. Side out.
Let's see if they can rack up a few games. 2 points.
4-9-1.
That was a little wide. Oh, great eye. There was very little out.
5-9-2. Point.
Another net court. That is part of the game today.
6-9-2. I'll recall it. 6-9-2. Side out.
Tough ball to poach on. Both.
9-6-1.
That was long.
Game point.
We have our first game point.
10-6-1. Second serve.
Johnson Tardio had to switch sides in that point, and
Game point.
I think there's a little confusion all around.
10-6-2.
That's a great shot. And the first game. Harvey, here we go. Let's see how they have a second game start.
Point.
That was a great first point. Bringing the energy.
1-0-2.
Oof, the net court not going their way this time.
Zero, 1-1.
That's great hands. He was ready for the speed up.
Zero, 1-2. Point.
Drive got a little low on him. He was on it though. Doesn't feel like the wind's playing any role today. Literally perfect playing condition. Little wide. That was a good eye to see that. Let's see. Yeah, just by a hairline wide.
1-1-1. Second serve. One, 1-2.
Okay.
Point.
So here in Cary, North Carolina, we have a slight humidity, 75%, pretty perfect. 3 miles per hour wind, it's nothing. We've had some pretty gusty weathers last few tournaments, but this is perfect day to play pickleball here.
Three, 1-2. Point.
Great shot. He saw the opening and discussed it so well. He hit that ball so late. It was a great
4,
shot.
1-2. Side up.
A little rushed, but they got 4 points right out of the gate. It was a really good start to the second game.
1-4-1.
Wow, that was a good read. Good read, tough balance, but he held it. Look at that. He stayed so low. Yep.
1-4-2.
That's 2 in a row, almost identical, same point. He's starting to read the forehand in the middle. Let's see if Ben and Tardio start to change the speed up.
4-1-1.
Wow, they're roping that shot. They're on fire right now. Seeing all the openings and hitting all those spots. Look at that. That's perfect.
5-1-1.
Not 3 times in a row. He tried to go for the same shot, but I think Ben's drive was a little lower. Great point.
Five, 1-2.
Big hands. Trailing by 4 points. Here we go. Oh, another net cord.
2-5-1. Second serve.
He was ready for that drive. There you go, balanced, and I could
2-5-2.
paddle right up.
Side out.
It was a little rushed. I think Ben was expecting a little higher bounce.
5-2-1. Point. Six to 1. Let. Six to 1. Second serve. After review, the alcohol stands. Lost free challenge, no free challenge, one free challenge. We'll resume play at 6-2-2.
The ball was wide, so back to 6-2-2.
Time in. 6-2-2.
What a quick lob. That was a great lob. Tardio was not expecting it. Great disguise. 5-point lead.
7-2-2. Second serve. Correction, side out. Two 7-1. Point.
The drop skid a little bit. He wasn't ready.
3-7-1. Point.
Tardio and John's inching their way back. 3 points behind.
4-7-1. Point.
His drop got a little too high. Tardio was sitting on it completely ready. 2 points behind.
5-7-1. Point.
Another point, just wide.
6-7-1. Point.
Tardio was ready for another
Time on
one.
receiver.
And here comes another time.
7-1.
Oh, that must have been a really good timeout. He was ready and read that shot really well.
7-7-2.
And he was on the ground for that one, but just couldn't get the angle right.
Point.
That was a great point from all 4 players.
8-7-2.
Oh, wow.
Point.
What a great read from Tardio. He saw it so early. And 2 points away from the game. They won the last 8 points.
Side out.
They have to play a little longer. Let's see if these boys can get 3 points here.
Second serve. Seven, 9-2.
Just slightly long. It was actually a good shot. I don't mind that. It was a little long.
Nine, 7-1. Second serve. Nine, 7-2.
A little too high. Those are, you watch that, those drops and those things are so controlled from Ben. Nice and clean every single time.
10, 7-2.
And there you go. The first match goes to Tardio and Johns. Great match out here.